Good morning. As promised, I said I was going to do a video on sack farming. That's my compost pile over there. Every waste pile turns out to be a blessing because I sieve them out with this and I get quality compost to use to fill my sacks. You can see that's another one I'm making. Now, these are my sacks. Now, nothing goes to waste in my farmhouse. This is a bag from my fish feed. After using, it's very useful to me. This is a backhoe bag I got after buying stuff from the market. I'm going to be using it. These are the cement bags. They are very, very useful. You buy used cement bags, you pile them up, and you use them for your sack farming. Now, this is the bag for my pure water nylon. It's really useful, I must say. Then these are the pure water sachets themselves. I don't let anything go to waste. After using them, I pile them up in a heap and then I cut them uniformly. You can see that. And then I perforate them together before splitting them. They are very useful for my nursery, for raising seedlings. And these, of course, are the standard types I bought. Like, they're expensive, so you can improvise with this. You don't have to go out all expensive before you can raise your seedlings. And this, of course, is my pet bottle. They're all very useful. You see, I cut it and then I'm going to be perforating the bottom. And then these are my other tools. Now you see thread and needle. Some of these bags, like this, is going to be sewn and then cut into two in the middle. I'm going to use it for my lettuce or kale. They are not too deep rooted, and this, I need space for them, so I could use that. So everything basically is very useful. You don't just throw around all this leather bags, nylon bags that don't decay. You use them, put them to use, and you have a great garden. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm back. As I said earlier, nothing goes to waste. You see this mesh? This was part of my construction for my rabbit cage. I'm a carpenter as well. So what was left, instead of going out to buy a sieve or something, I just folded the edges and I use it in sieving my soil. So you see, that's the pile. You see different soil piles. But then I use this to make it fine, because you don't just want to put any soil into your bags like that. They need to be well worked and loosened. So I sieve them, take out the big stones and all, you can see that, and then I use the fine soil. Now see my bags. I told you I was going to stitch this, so I stitched it and I've cut it into two. So I have two from here. I can use this two very well. And this is the cement bag. It's going to be filled up now. I'm going to be filling up one of these. Sorry, this video, I have to do it all by myself. There's no one holding the camera. It would have been more detailed, but just bear with me. The next one, I'm sure going to get someone behind the camera so you can see me do my thing. So I'm going to start filling up the bags. So this first, you're just going to work your fine soil and then you fill it up, because okay, now some things, let me show you my tomato. Okay, see them now. These tomatoes are determinate tomatoes, meaning the fruit in season. You can see this is about to even start fruiting. It's going to start bringing out its flowers and all of that. And then determinate, it doesn't grow too tall. If they were indeterminate, I would have filled up the bags way more than this, higher than this, because those can grow for 12 months all year round. They keep growing tall and then you keep staking them well, so they could just keep growing tall and producing. But this is determinate. When I'm doing the video for the indeterminate, I'm going to show you what I'll do with that. I'm going to use bamboo so I can stick them up. So that's that. Okay, so here sometimes I measure what I put into each bag for uniformity. You can see it. You see how that goes in. This is finely sieved soil. You can see it's well loosened up. You can see it. You can't see big chunks of stones in it, no. So this would do. But then at the top of it, this is something else I do. I come to my compost pile and I fill the top up with just 2 of those. Now, the benefits of sack farming is you maximize space, 1. 2, you protect your plants from getting to the soil proper, because there are some organisms or fungi, sorry, I didn't study agriculture, so I might not know the right term to use, present in the soil. But by the time you work your soil, the sun hits them, and then you're a bit protected from all these diseases because they cannot go through. So they grow where you make them grow, and so it gives you healthier plants aside from the maximizing of the space. So it's helpful, and you can plant a lot more. There are many seeds I started directly in the ground. They didn't do well. Even my beetroot didn't do well at first. Then I started it in my nursery, which I'll show you in subsequent videos. I started that in my nursery. I constructed something with wood and I used them for my nursery beds. And then some of them, I started them out in this. And then I transplant them into the ground, the soil. But now that I'm using sack, I don't even have to go through all the stress. I just go directly and use my sack. So I fill up the sacks like this, and then I water them well and plant whatever I want to plant. If I'm going for pepper, I have to wait for the sun to heat up the soil. When it's hot in the evening, I sow. That's how I do it. You see this old barrel, instead of throwing it away, this is what I did. I planted Irish potatoes in it, and it's doing well. And these guys are saying hello. They're saying hello, everybody. I hope we have rabbit breeders in the house, because I have a lot of useful tips for you as well. So yeah, this is one of my carpentry constructions. I built this cage single-handedly. It was cool. So I'm just showing you around a little before I end the video. Thanks for staying. Hope to see you soon. So you see, these are the other types, the conventional ones you buy. Then I told you about my pure water nylon. You can see the uniformity. You see, I gathered them together, I perforated them, I cut them, and I'm using them. You can use this cups, this plastic disposable cups. Nothing goes to waste basically, and then you just use them all. And this hybrid lemon, oh my god, every time I look at it I'm so happy. You can see what I used for it. It's a pure water bag. And this is another polythene bag, and that. So take care guys, thanks for staying with me. I'm going to have a better quality video for you next time. Thanks.